What's up, guys? Today is day 200 of Deadlift Everyday, and while that is, of course, a huge milestone, I did not want to dedicate a whole video to that achievement. Instead, I wanted to talk about a topic which has been on my mind for a while now, and that is how to keep on progressing as a steroid-free lifter. Because once you have been training for over a decade, the gains don't come as easy as they used to. And you might get the feeling that you have reached your genetic ceiling as a steroid-free lifter, especially when you factor in what the science says, which says that as a natural lifter you will be able to put on somewhere between 9 and 18 kilos of muscle mass over your training lifetime. So when you have already gained 15 kilos of muscle mass, you might get the feeling that there is not much more left to gain. And while 15 kilos of added muscle as a steroid-free lifter is already a great accomplishment, it definitely does not mean that the days of making gains are over. Quite the opposite, actually. But the thing is, most people have gotten into this habit of doing the same exercises, the same frequency, and the same set and rep schemes over and over again, never actually providing their body with a novel stimulus. And that, of course, doesn't get you much further. You have to keep on challenging the body. So instead of being married to certain exercises, which for a lot of people are the squat, the bench press, and the deadlift, take a different exercise, which also targets the same muscle groups, and focus on that for a while, treating it as one of your main lifts. So instead of a barbell back squat, you could do a safety bar squat or a Zercher squat. The same goes for the bench press. So instead of a barbell bench press, focus on weighted dips for a while, or try to get your flat dumbbell bench press to some impressive numbers. And then we have the barbell deadlift, which you could replace with a trap bar deadlift or a block pull. I mean, there really are countless options. And also for the accessory exercises, we can do the same thing. For example, if you are someone that has dedicated most of his time to building strength, there is a good chance that you haven't dedicated much time to direct arm work. So while you may already have big arms from all the bench presses, weighted pull-ups and rows you have been doing, there is no way you have reached your natural limit if you haven't trained them directly. So by implementing some direct arm work, your arms will have no chance but to grow. And then we also have the programming aspect of training. If you have always trained with higher volumes, further away from failure, dedicate some time to a program with lower volume, but where you go a lot closer to failure. Or if you have always trained with straight sets, maybe program some cluster sets. I mean, there really are just so many ways to provide your body with a new stimulus. And if you look at the bigger natural lifters on YouTube, like GVT, Hersovyac and Alex Leonidas, you will see the same thing. They never stick to the same exercises or program for years on end. They do it long enough to see results, but once that slows down, they will happily switch it out for something else. And that, to me, is smart training. So if you want to keep on progressing as a steroid-free lifter, even after lifting for a decade or longer, you have to give your body a reason to grow. Vary your exercises, vary your program, and never let your body get comfortable. Alright guys, that's all I have for today. I hope you liked the video, and I will see you guys in the next one. Peace.